Hey, Shalom. First, I'd like to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim Yahweh Shai, Bahashim Kwakadash, Yahweh, who the world ignorantly calls God, Yahweh Shai, who the world ignorantly calls Jesus. I want to give a double honor to the apostles of Great Millstone who has taught me this truth. I want to give a peace and blessings to the Akim across the four corners of the earth who teach this truth and risk their life to do so. It's going to be a quick video. Lord, when the video's edifying, Lord, I can get something from this video. Quick video, man, in transit. I ran across this article earlier. And I, sent it out to the bros, and I have been mentioning that, just be ready to hear about more wars and rumors of wars, because, we're at the end of this thing, man. Okay. Contrary to popular belief, right? A lot of people don't believe, a lot of people think that, America is going to, this modern day Babylon is going to, bounce back, and, nothing's going to happen to it, because you got to think this land hasn't had any, this land hasn't had any war on it. Okay. Any major wars on it. All right. But scriptures prophesy that, this land is actually going to be the ultimate, place of desolation. It's going to be the ultimate, place of destruction, man. Okay. That's, 200,000 missiles, which is 200 million missiles, is prophesied to be shot upon America. And the scriptures say that the beast shall hate the whore. All these other countries are going to end up turning against this place in Israel. Okay. Remember, scriptures say a bastard shall dwell in Ashdod. The true biblical Israelites are not in the land of Israel. Okay. Scriptures mention in Zechariah, it says that, Jerusalem is a burdensome stone. Okay, it's a burden. It's a heavy burden. And also the scriptures say that the least of the flock should draw them out, man. Okay, Israel is young, man. It's, it was what, it was 1948 established by Great Britain. Okay, it's the youngest of the flock. Okay, but here it is that this place causes more trouble. Well, I ain't gonna say more trouble than America, but it's damn near neck and neck, because I ain't gonna even say neck and neck. America's the worst, this place is, can't nothing top it, right, as far as its wickedness. But under it, right, you have Israel, man. Okay? Israel, right? And the reason why I'm saying it's damn near neck and neck is because, you guys did that land dirty, man. You guys did that land wild, man. Okay? Pink cities, mode parades, right? You forged lies. You got people thinking that, that place is really you guys are really the people. You small hats are not the people, man. Okay? And if all people got to do is just look at history, all people got to do is just put two and two together. But people don't have the mind to put two and two together, because, like Isaiah 31:1 says, these guys trust in the shadow of Egypt. So whatever this Edomite says, right, these people are going to believe, because what? It's a part of his supremacy, pseudoscience, all that shit. It's ever since the Renaissance. I always say this, man. Ever since the Renaissance, you've always you've had nothing but lies, man. And here it is, the truth is coming out in the end, just like the scriptures prophesied it will happen. Right now, people are starting to wake up, but majority of people are getting offended. But it don't matter if you're offended. Romans 3:3. What if some did not believe? Should our unbelief make the Most High without effect? The Most High forbid, man. Okay, because whether you believe or whether you don't believe, that's not going to stop prophecy. It's a place for unbelievers. It's a place for believers. Okay, people got to understand that, man. The Lord doesn't conform to your ways. The Lord is not conforming to your ways, man. Okay? We got to conform to the ways of the Lord. What's man compared to the Most High? What's man compared to his son? Nothing. But people got it fucked up. And the reason why people got it fucked up is because the earth is given into the hands of the wicked. So these people, scriptures say what? Gross darkness to people. These people love to have it so. These people love wickedness, man. You know what I'm saying? These people wouldn't have it any other way. They love wickedness. Right? Like it says in 2nd Ezra, the 9th chapter. know, it says, you know, they have loathed the law while they yet had liberty, right? And liberty not to feed the flesh bullshit, but a grace period to get the flesh right. That's why when you go to 2 Peter, the 3rd chapter, it says, you know, the Lord is not slack concerning his promise, but some men do count slackness. You know, but the Lord basically is allowing us to get ourselves right before that day come. Because you got people that's excited for the end, right? But scriptures say, you know, what shall, you know, woe to you that desire the day of the Lord. What end shall it be for you? Right? You got niggas that's not right, man. Don't have the fear of the Lord on their mind at all. Thinking that, you know, and dudes that know that they're Israelites, man. Okay? But, you know, instead of using, you know, the scriptures to get right, they want to use it against men to make themselves seem more, you know, educated or more, you know, deep than the next man. You know, you're trying to appease an audience, but man, like get down to it, man. Get down to what the truth is. And the truth comes out of great millstone. It comes from our elders. You know, there's no ifs, ands, buts about it, man. You know, you don't think this thing has been tried. You don't think, you know, the doctrine has been tried and over. And, you know, you don't think that, you know, these men are not sharpening their tools. You think the Lord's not dealing with these men? Are you crazy? You know, but people, you got niggas that's so bold and niggas that's so prideful that they hate to believe that, you know. That's why I say, man, Lord willing, the Lord dealing with me. Lord willing, I'm one of those men. You got these niggas talking as if they know, walking around like they know. Scriptures say put on as the elect, but when you read, you got to put on the traits as the elect, man. You know, because it gives you a list of traits of what the elect are like. You don't boast, so I'm the elect, I'm this, I'm that, man. What? How you know? How do you know? You know what I mean? How are you so sure, man? Niggas want fame, right? Niggas want to make Hebrew Israelite music and Hebrew Israelite clothes, and all this shit, man. Bro, keep the truth the truth. Whatever you do in your life, as long as it's righteous, do that. But keep the truth, man. Keep business. This is business. You know? But yeah, man, we got, it's brothers can read this article. It's on End Time Headlines, right? And I suggest brothers download the app. You know, a lot of articles, you know, pop up in this app, you know, that align with the scriptures, man. They even, you know, have, you know, you got people that's, you know, identifying, oh, this prophecy is this prophecy lines up with this, and this, like, even in the, you know, some of it is off because these people ain't got the spirit, but you know, us, you know, with the spirit, Lord willing, I be one of those men, we can pick out the bones, man, and line things up. You know, scriptures say, man, you know, and people don't realize, like, scriptures say, you know, that it will be, when you go to Isaiah the 2nd chapter, even Isaiah 60, you know, 10 on down, it mentions, you know, that not only we're going to have servants, but there's going to be no more war. These nations are not going to learn war anymore. You know, they're not going to learn war anymore. And you got niggas teaching that Russia's going to make war with us. And all, man, how can you make war with men that's a part of that second covenant? You know, how can you make war with immortality? You know, but niggas just, you know, they want to spin it. But ultimately, scriptures say what? That the deceived and the deceiver is his. You know? That's why it's Hebrews 10 and 31. It's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power. That's why it's like, you know, you got to be humble. The Lord doesn't deal with pride, man. You know, the Lord does not deal with pride, man. You know, it's not a thing of pride, man. It's not a thing of like big me, little you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that, man. You know, the scriptures say what? Seek not preeminence when you read in Sirach. Niggas want the head seat. Niggas want this, niggas want that. And all for what? For what? For vainglory? Because the greatest leader is the greatest servant. That's what you don't know. That's why scriptures say what? what does it say? The greater thou art, the more humble you should be. Roughly paraphrasing the scripture. You know, the greatest servant, man. The greatest leader is the greatest servant. You got to think, man. Like, even when you equate it to sports and all that shit, like I mentioned in the last video, the niggas that's the best, these dudes that's the best, man. You know how much fucking work they put in, man. If you look at Floyd Mayweather, he talked that, you know, and yeah, he is prideful. Although, you know, he says prideful things. If you look at his work ethic, right? You look at his work ethic, you like, oh shit, that's humbling. You know, this dude work like this motherfucker works. You know, look at Kobe. You know, when he was, you know, on the scene, when he was playing basketball, you know, when he was alive and all that, before he passed. Man, they talking about the man work ethic. How hard he worked, how many times he practiced. LeBron, how many times will he practice a day? Michael Jordan, how much times did he practice? Look at the work, man. He was a servant to his training. He was a servant to his practice. He was a servant to, you know, to the things that he needed to do in order to be great. How much more in this truth? You know, when we have knowledge that's eventually going to run the world, man, run the universe. You know, these people can't see it nor do they want to see it. You know, here it is. We out there, and to show you how humbling it is. Even though we got the truth, it's not lines outside at the highway, on the highways of byways. These niggas and these women and these, man, they not lining up to hear this, man. You know, they're so busy and so occupied in what America is showing them, you know, and what the so-called white man is showing them. That's what they're occupied in. But as soon as this white man shows horns, everybody's going to have questions. That's why Scripture said, well, you should, they're going to look for the prophets. You know, famine of the word. And when the famine of the word hit, you're going to look for the prophets, man. But you should not find us. Lord willing, I'm a prophet. Okay? So yeah, man, just quick video in transit. You know, Lord willing, videos edifying, lonely. I got something from this video. I want to give all praises, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashim, Yahweh Shah, Bahashim, Rakakadash. I want to tell you brothers, keep pushing on to the next. Shalom.